All right, moving to West Asia now. The United States has issued a stern warning to Iran against launching another strike on Israel. According to reports, Washington told Iran it won't be able to hold Tel Aviv back or ensure that the next attack is calibrated and targeted as the previous one. Now, there's no response from the U.S. or Iran to this report, which came hours after Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei's latest statement. In a video released by Iranian state media, Khamenei had threatened Israel as well as the U.S. with a crushing response over attacks on Iran and its proxies. Now, he, however, did not elaborate on the timing of the attack nor its scope. Notably, Iran has notified airspace closure from tomorrow till November 6th, citing gunfire. Iran has carried out two major attacks against Israel in 2024, one in April after a strike on its consulate in Damascus that was blamed on Israel, and another in October that Tehran said was in response to the assassination of Hamas chief Ismail Haniyeh and Hassan Nasrallah, the chief of Hezbollah. Meanwhile, the war in Gaza continues. The Israeli Defense Forces said two of its soldiers have been killed during fighting in the northern Gaza Strip on Saturday. In a span of a week of operation in northern Gaza's Jabalia, the IDF said that its troops have killed some 900 terror operatives. Now, meanwhile, the World Health Organization said 4 children were among 6 people that were wounded in a strike on a polio vaccination center. WHO Chief Tedros Adhanom has said that vaccination center was in an area where a humanitarian pause was agreed to allow vaccination to proceed. On the other hand, the Israeli military said it identified 2 projectiles crossing into Israeli territory from northern Gaza. Now, it was the first such rocket fire from Gaza in weeks. Meanwhile, protests continue in Israel. Hundreds gathered in Tel Aviv demanding that Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu secure a deal to release the hostages taken by Hamas militants on October 7th, while the others called for elections and for Netanyahu to step down. Now, WION's Anas Malik has interacted with some youth in a park and tried to understand what they think about their expectations from the government. This is in Tehran. Take a listen.
My name is Mohammed, and right now I study, and my major is human science.
Mohammed, there is a new government after recent elections. As a young person, what are your expectations with this new government? Will things get better?
Yes, for first thing I want to talk about is education, because as I said, I'm a student, and one of the things I consider fixing is our exams, because is, in my opinion, one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life, because you have to study and just don't sleep only, for example, to get maybe a 10. So it's one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life, and since I'm in high school, it's beneficial for my future, and yeah, that's one of the things.
My name is Amir and I work as a clothes retailer in the market. I expect the new government to provide us normal and simple life and welfare. We do not expect a lot from our government. It is a good government. The issue of inflation for the younger generation like ours makes the situation worse and causes a lot of troubles. We would request the government to provide more economic relief and care more about the people. Yes, I come to this park often. While the facility here is good, more of such parks have to be made.